Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, and maybe something that I show you today will spark a little bit of inspiration for your own craft room. I want to thank Life's Craft Video for sending me some supplies to use at the beginning of this video, and later on we're going to be adding a few things to the shop, so make sure that you stick around for that. So I want to show you what I'm playing with here on my desk. So Life's Craft sent me some stamps and dies and some sequins, I guess is what you would call them. I used this cluster butterfly die. I'll have the links to these products in the description box below, but I love how they're all attached. So you get in here, I've used some purple striped paper. You get all these different sizes, but they're super tiny. And I have bigger butterfly dies, but I love how easy this was. It almost makes its own like sequin mix. And so I've got these little clear pockets that I want to put them in, as well as they sent me some of this sequin mix. So I'm going to do that in a minute and show you how that comes out. You could also use, they sent me, these are dragonfly dies. So you could use those as well if you wanted a bigger one in there. And then over here, I'm playing with this stamp set they sent me. Normally, I not baby my stamp sets, but I try to be gentle with them and not get them too dirty and all of that. But I'm like, no, I'm going to use them. I'm going to play and I'm going to enjoy it. So this is what I'm working on, this background right here. And I took some spray. I actually made this with some acrylic paint. And I just sprayed it on there. And then I can take some paper and just press it on there almost like I would on a gel plate. Well, hard to do that one-handed. Just to kind of get that soft background look, as well as taking some blue ink. This also I had gotten from Life's Craft. Patting it on there and then just lightly tapping to get this soft floral look for a background. So I hope that just inspires you to use your stamps in different ways. You don't have to use them with black ink perfectly on a background. You can be messy with them. I'll take a baby wipe and I'll wipe this up after I get off some more of the ink, but I like being able to use my supplies in multiple ways. I'm going to assemble one of these little shaker pockets and then show you how it turned out. So I finished this little shaker. I didn't film it because it was really fiddly. I had to go slow and pay attention that I didn't drop too much or get my head in the way. But I took those tiny little butterfly die cuts and then this piece of, this is just from like a baseball trading card type sheet. And then I put in some of the sequin mix that they sent me. There were seashells in the sequin mix as well, but since I am not doing, it's a butterfly theme, not an ocean theme, I just left the seashells out and then I left in the little stars and the triangles and the flowers. And I stitched up the top, and this can be put into one of my journals as a little shaker journal card. Something pretty to look at, and so I absolutely love the butterflies for that. And then this can be a background. So fun. Thank you so much, Life's Craft, for sending me these items. They're gorgeous, and I really enjoy playing with them. All right, I hope you'll go with me to the back room. I got a few more things to show you. So thanks for coming back here with me. I've got some more goodies to show you. These have been added to the shop, and you can find the link in the description box below. Free shipping to the United States, exact shipping worldwide. Got a couple of journals and some supplies. So we're going to start with this journal. I think this is a new artist, or a newer artist. I love the burlap. I think this is Gail Davis, I want to say, but let me double check. Well, she put something. I do not see anything about the journal in here. So Marketplace journals need to have a paper in the front so that I can successfully describe the journal. But I still have the package. So let me see. Gail Davis. Gail Davis from Florida. So this is from Gail. Gail, I do not have any PayPal information or any way to pay you for this, so please send me a message or an email so I will be able to pay you when this journal sells. Look at the cute little fairy glitter charm box, whatever you want to call that. And some pretty buttons. I love this little burlap fabric flip on the front. It says "My Heart." There's some lace on the spine. Pretty paper. Very vintage, very like with the burlap, very brown in color. Oh, we have some real vintage bits in here. Look at that. Very nice. It's fun when you see a lot of old stuff in a journal. They can be hard to find, and so a lot of times we use prints, which is wonderful, but it's fun when you see something and you know it's actually old and it got included in the journal. Lots of surfaces. So there's ones that you can paint, you can cover, you can color. Look at how cute. You can add your own pockets, stickers, embellishments. Look at how pretty that is. It's a little grungy in that lovely junk journal way. Is this actually a pouch? Look at that. Treasure. Oh, that's pretty. I like the music paper on the, the music paper ephemera, music paper background. Lovely, Gail. Just please send me your payment info so I can pay you when this sells. Very pretty. And then our dear friend Rita has sent us 2 journals. Rita Henderson. She's been with me since the beginning of the marketplace. You all love her work as much as I do. So this is Iris, the Iris Fairy. Look at how pretty that is. The Song of the Iris Fairy. So she's cut that out of a book. It's called Iris Fairy. She's used a bunch of different digitals that she's recorded on there. And so we have an adorable little fairy journal. Kind of woodland, fairy, mushroom. Very cute. So pretty. Good little silver butterfly. Writing pages, dyed, handmade, dyed paper. So if you love fairies, this is a great one for you. Of course, you can turn it a little more woodland if you wish. Lots of journal cards in here that you can use. Quotes. It's fun with the mushrooms. So that one is Iris Fairy. And then she also sent this blue one, a sprinkling of fairy dust. It's a repurposed hardback cover, blue fairy dust. And then here's all the different digitals that she's used. Wing It, that's cute. Hand-dyed papers. So similar to the other one we just looked at, but a little more blue. Oh, little fairy door. I didn't notice that. How cute. Lots of nice blue inking on the edges of the pages. Or maybe that's just the, I think she's inked in blue. Wow. Blue with fairies is really pretty. Kind of almost royal in color. So winkin', blinkin', and nod. Sweet. They would make a gorgeous little set together as well. Very pretty. And then I Believe in Fairies. How cute. So 2 fairy journals from Rita, plus the one from Gail. And then these aren't journals, but I've just added these to the shop. They're ephemera pouch, stuffed ephemera pouches that I've created. They are book page pouches. Well, I guess I got them upside down. I like making reusable, recycled pouches to put in my journal cards. You can reuse them in lots of different ways, in journals, to store ephemera, happy mail. You can, cut off the stitching and use the paper, but I have several here. And you will just get a random one because they all have 6 journal cards. They were all made at the same time. The book pages are from the same book, and they're very similar. So they are stitched. The backs are all hand-dyed papers that I've done, so you can write on them. In the middle is a double layer book page, so they're nice and hefty. And then the backs are hand-dyed papers. They're all stitched, and then they are collaged on the front. Or it might just be one paper if it's a really pretty kind of detailed paper. I'll just quickly show you so you get an idea, but you will get a random pouch. Well, I guess there are enough differences that maybe I should list them separately. Because like this one's more pink, purple, and brown, and that one had more blue. So I should probably, I didn't want to list them separately, but I probably should. That way you get the correct color scheme that you need for your project. This one's pink and purple. I'll just go ahead and list them separately. Why not? This one has a little more orange, kind of that rust color, and some blues. Again, all hand-dyed papers on the back. Love these book pages. I'm almost out of the book pages from this book. I took all the rest of the pretty pages out, I think. This one has blues, rusts, purples. This is the English Garden Embroidery book that I have been working through. Love how that one turned out. Some of this is jelly prints that I've done. Wallpaper. And so those are added as well. Well, I hope that you got a little bit of inspiration somewhere out of this video. I enjoyed spending the time with you. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. There'll be more inspiration. So give this video a thumbs up if you have not, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see all of you tomorrow.